Hello, and welcome to the surface of the sun. Hi, friends and enemies, distinguished guest people who are in possession of souls. We are back playing The Witcher 3 today, and as you might have guessed, considering... I definitely took the time to pose for that photo. As you might have guessed, considering I have entered some sort of ethereal... Oh my god! As you might have guessed, considering I've entered some sort of ethereal plane of existence. Sorry, I was in a boss fight, so I couldn't do all my redeems. No, that's fine. I get it. As you might have guessed, considering I've entered some sort of ethereal heavenly space, it is exceedingly hot in the UK today, and it is only going to get worse. Towards Tuesday, Wednesday this week, it is probably theoretically going to hit 36. They are claiming it's going to hit 38 in London, and there is an amber weather alert because there are concerns that our power infrastructure is going to fall over, and nobody will be able to run fans or AC. We'll all just die. We'll all just die, apparently. So welcome to 2026, where we've burnt so many fossil fuels in our short time on this planet that it is somehow 36 degrees in the middle of June. Same situation here in Germany too, except we're supposed to get over 40 C. Ugh. I think we're on a wartime footing at this point. I think we're on a war. I'm also getting bothered by the cat. He's right here. So I'm gonna show him to you, and then I'm gonna hope he stops digging his claws into my leg. So for the first time in a little bit of time,
he's like McGregor. He's got no legs left.
You all remember George. He's only got one leg at the front, but we don't hold that against him. This is George. Did Jay adopt him, Chim? No. You can't come up right now because it's too warm. It is too warm. I'm sorry. DollyWhiskers, can you shake the treats or something? Because he's just staring at me with eyes the size of dinner plates. I would love to have a space where I could place him here, but it doesn't exist. Like the thing that I need, I'm this close to remortgaging my house and buying a stand-up desk so I can give George like a desk-sized space to also occupy. George, I love you. Stop clawing me in the leg. Wisdom of the day: Chad is only one letter away from Chad, and the only thing that changes is you. Jesus. But my name's not Chad. It's Chim. Chum? No? George, I love you, but you can't come up here right now. It's too hot and I have no space. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. He's looking at me. What were we talking about? It's hot. It's very hot. It's going to hit 36 to 38. 36 where we are. 38 in London is absolutely obscene. So if you know a British person, please be prepared to hear from them a lot, because I know we as Brits like to complain about the weather all the time. It's because our houses are pizza ovens, and I've created a monster. He's suddenly started standing on his back legs against my chair to say hi, but now he does it regardless of whether the fact I want him to. 38, I didn't think I'd ever type it. Glad to be Germanian. I've completely lost my train of thought. It's that hot. What am I even trying to say? Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people who are in possession of souls. We're going to play some of The Witcher 3 today. I will be here for as long as I'm capable. If it gets too uncomfortable, I'm not a professional streamer. If I have to draw a line somewhere, I will. If I have to cancel streams during the next week, I will. I'm not going to sit here and be massively uncomfortable. My fan box is on. This is sucking out hot air and pumping in cold, so that's great. And we're just going to continue to persist as best as humanly possible. I have an abundance of drinks for anybody that is wondering, because I know a good number of you do worry about my hydration. I have today's fridge cigarette. I'm now calling these fridge cigarettes because I heard it on Twitter. No, not Twitter. I don't watch Twitter. TikTok, another T social media. I saw it on TikTok. Fridge cigarettes. I like that. I'm not allowed to smoke anymore. It tickles a strange part of my brain. I also have an abundance of cold fizzy drinks. They are so cold that they are dropping water all over my desk because it's like a freaking sauna in here. I have an entire bottle of water, and I would like to introduce you to today's dog because I forgot to do this yesterday. This is Wilbur and his two buddies. That's Wilbur and his two buddies. Is it wife to have them out already? Yes, because it's not. It's fine. They're refreshing regardless, and they're very, very cold right now. And I don't want to get up and have to go. I need a mini fridge. That's right, Jura. I need a mini fridge. You are 100% correct. This is Wilbur. He's a single dad who works too hard, who loves his kids and never stops. I could totally have a mini fridge. I don't have room for a cat bed. I don't have room for a cat bed.
Why? Yelling.
I'm sorry. I'm yelling, apparently. I don't have room for a cat bed, but I could... I definitely can't squeeze in. I definitely can't squeeze in. I definitely can't squeeze in a mini fridge. Maybe get some can sleeves for now. I've had a headache for most of the last week. Don't see that changing, so I don't look forward to the next week, but at least work has AC. I work in what is effectively a triangular building like this. It's a triangular building. It's a very big triangle. It's a triangular building like this. And we're on the top floor, and the one side of the building is solid plate glass. It has no air conditioning. It is like working in a greenhouse. But we are next to a body of water, so it's kind of a mixed bag. Is it the Louvre? You go to France for work. Chim works in a pyramid. I do not work in a pyramid. There is a difference between a pyramid and a triangle. The entire roof is a long... You know, I work in a Toblerone. If anything, I think you all know what a Toblerone is, right? The long triangular chocolate bars that used to get at airports. A triangle is 2D. Well, no. Because what do you call a building that's got like a roof that goes a long ways? Because that's not a pyramid. That's just a triangular roof. True, one is 2D and the other is 3D. I work in a Toblerone. You can get them other places too, and Toblerones are nice. They are. They're very good. Not in hot weather, but I work in a Toblerone. This is such a weird, non-starter of a stream. I feel like I had my train of thought when I started. Damn, you shrink down to work. It's very sticky in this cardboard box. I think you could all, I think everybody, no matter who you're looking at, I work in a Toblerone. Thank you for the quote, Ad. I think regardless of what you know about me and whether or not you enjoy my content, if you're watching the VOD back at a later date, there is somebody in your life right now that is experiencing a absolutely spectacular amount of heat. So just deal with a little bit of nonsensical mumbling and we'll just sort of see how we get on. It's meant to last till like Saturday, Sunday next weekend. Why did that summon 2 quotes? I've got no idea. Who knows? It might have been Jura recording one. It's sticky in this cardboard box. It is. But welcome. And I can't. What was I trying to do before stream? I was trying to find some sort of hot weather redeem. I wanted somebody comes in and goes, oh, Chim, what temperature it is? And I have a button to tell them it's fucking hot. I can't find one. So if you think of an absolutely astoundingly amazing hot weather redeem I could use, please could you post it in the Discord if you are in the Discord, or tag me on social media or something, because I looked for one and I can't find it. The closest to hot weather I've got is this. I can record a scream. Can you just be like... Can you just be like, I'm burning, but I'm British and I'm burning. Something like that. Just like really just nonsensical. Just nonsensical. I'm British, I'm burning, and we all live in pizza ovens. Just really nonsensical rambling. We are going to play a game today. I'm just sort of like taking a few moments to structure my thoughts. Okay, let's move on. I don't have that many thoughts. Do I need to buy a hat? That was something that I thought about. I was thinking about before I went live. As a bald man, considering we're living in an apocalypse, and I have never really dealt with it as a problem, and then everybody in chat a couple of weeks ago was like, Chim, you need to put suntan lotion on at every opportunity. Should I wear a hat? Do you want to go hat shopping with me very briefly? Because I DM'd a friend. I DM'd a friend and was like, what hat should I buy? It's usually healthy. It is. Let's get the internet up real quick. Because you might not know this about me, but you might be able to tell. I have an absolutely spectacularly large bonce. Big hats for big heads. This shop came recommended by a friend. It's not going to show up now. Big hats for big heads. There we go. You're not doxing me anywhere, are you? No, that's good. I can come here and be like, what kind of hat should I buy? Like, what kind of hat do you see me in? I've got baseball hats. I've got trucker hats. The one color I refuse to wear is red because nobody wants to wear a red cap in 2026. Get a cowboy hat? What, a Stetson? Oh, you want me to drop like $1,000 on a cowboy hat? Now, I feel like you'd suit one of them fishing hats. Oh, like, well, that's not dissimilar to a fishing hat. That's a bucket hat. Big black bucket hat, extra large. Bucket hats. Yeah, you think I'd suit one of these? They call him Bucket Hat Chim, they do? I mean, they don't. The most interesting thing would be, would one of these be big enough that I could have this on whilst live streaming? I could put my headphones under it. Oh, it's got a drawstring, so it's probably ridiculously large. Designed with a 62 centimeter fit. I think that might actually be a hat that fits me. What do we think? Should I get myself one of these angler hat, or are we thinking? Are we actually on board with bucket hat Chim? This is personal growth. This is personal growth because chat was very upset with me when we talked about suntan cream a couple of weeks ago, and this is the fact that I'm even considering this is a big deal. Josh used to wear a fishing hat for mowing. Bucket hat Chim is a new era. I also want to do beanie Chim in next winter. I kind of like the idea of a beanie. I've never worn one. I'd look like a fisherman, I think. I suggest you go to an actual store and try a few, mirror. See, the problem is, if I go to a store, they don't fit. The whole reason I'm on this website is it's called Big Hats for Big Heads. I can't buy hats in shops. And you're going to go, oh, you must be able to. I promise you, I am 38 years old. I have never been in a situation in public where I can go in and I can try a hat on. I've never been in a situation where they've provided a helmet. I literally can't do that. Maybe don't check on stream. Don't they have a physical store? They don't. This is just a random website that I think exists up north where my friend lives that recommended it to me. So I honestly have to order a hat on the internet and sort of cross my fingers and hope for the best. I might get DollyWhiskers to measure my head after this. Are you morally against any of these caps? Other than the red one, I as much as I love that red one, I can't wear it for political reasons. If I got a bucket hat and a cap, would you judge me? If I got a trucker hat with a gorilla on the front of it? In case of a cappy, get a proper logo or a plain one. I think I like the blue. or the green. I'm very green. I wear a lot of green. And I can't wear my hoodie that's this color in the summer. So I should wear the green hat and then sort of balance it out that way. I don't think they suit you, but you can try and maybe return it if you don't like it. Green is good for you. I wear a lot of green. I wear a tremendous amount of green. My main hoodie, which is another one of these charity hoodies, which is another one of these charity ones, like this t-shirt that I'm wearing, is this sort of green. Anyway, hats. We will do that probably, maybe, once I get paid this month. Don't underestimate the value of sun-blocking screen on your forehead. Oh, I'm gonna try to be good. If it's any consolation, the only time I'm outside while I go to work is between the car. Like, I walk from the house to the car, I park at work, I walk from the car to the office, I leave the office at the end of the day, I walk to the car, and so on. So, as much as I take the point, it's not like I'm sat for extended periods of time outside. But I perhaps should probably start. We got our sunscreen at the door. Sunscreen. Wear your sunscreen. Chimken is bald in 2026. He's decided to get really on board with proper skincare. Wear your sun cream, etc. We'll settle for I can't fucking say sunscreen. Sunscreen. Wear sunscreen, chat. Wear sunscreen. Anyway, thank you for that little bit of the segue. It's always very important to get advice from strangers on the internet whether or not they think a hat would suit me. Why did the sun scream? Skunk scream? See, you're just making it worse. Chimken is bald in 2026 and now needs to protect his bald head from skin cancers and things. Yes. Because if I get skin cancer on my head, Dolly will never let me live it down. Like, Dolly will just go, remember Twitch chat told you not to get skin cancer? And look what you did. I really shouldn't fucking joke about this. That is the last thing I need. This is the last thing I need. But Dolly, that's personal growth. We'll look at hat, shall we? You and me together. Not you, not a hat for you, because I know you don't like hats, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm going to read through chat real quick. Wait, kidney cancer is still more needy than skin cancer? Sure. I don't think I'm getting kidney cancer. I have a hat. I'd love a trucker hat, though. Go look at that website. It's in the other Discord. Drop Dead posted it in the other Discord. Go check the link. I have a lacrosse team hat that I'm very proud of. Yes. Okay, I'm going to read through chat real quick before I sit here for the next 45 minutes and actually don't make it to the game. DollyWhiskers, congratulations. No, sorry, it's another D. Dilemma, congratulations on the first. Chat, if you'd like to come join us on Bongo Cat, you can. You can access the game directly by typing IDLE. It will give you a direct URL to where the game is hosted on Steam. Come join us. There is a pin code available in chat right now at the top. You can also join us on TapTapLoot. TapTapLoot works on a similar thing. Every time you type, basically this all interacts from button presses. Bongo Cat, your arms go up and down. If you join us on Bongo Cat, your arms go up and down on my screen. You earn cosmetics. You can emote over time. It's very nice. Alternatively, you can join me on TapTapLoot. Little frog person walks left to right, currently wielding a fishing rod. Walks left to right, kills mobs, earn drops. It's just, you kind of get it. It's not a complicated concept. Jura, welcome in. Why isn't it updating on mobile? Mobile tends to be a bit slow with channel point redeems. I don't understand why. I think it's because the page is quite hard to update, like refresh when you're looking at it on the mobile phone app. I have no control over the Twitch app. It's terrible. I'm sorry. Kara, thank you very much for the contribution. Chat, if you go to the channel point menu, any channel points entered into the community challenge will be refunded to you at the end of a 30-day period. It's all about teaching you a life skill. It's all about teaching you how to save. It's all about giving you the power to afford my more expensive channel point redeems. Jura, thank you for the contribution as well, and taking numerous photos of me. I am drinking a drink. Thank you for the hydrations. Vulcan Ryan, thank you for the contribution. Dro, thank you for the contribution. Dilemma, thank you for the contribution as well. Ganek, is always a pleasure. Hope you're good. DollyWhiskers took some photos of me too. Did you at least get some rain today? I don't think it has rained here properly for about a week anyway. And that's probably a bad sign. I'm trying to remember when it last rained. It's been very British, let's put it that way. It's been very British. Jura, my grandson. Jura didn't adopt... Well, no. I refer to Jura as Grandma Jura. It's because they have a number of grandma-like tendencies that we've laughed about during our many years of friendship. Therefore, my son George is their grandchild. Because using that same logic, Jura is my mother and I'm their son. There's a couple of people in the community that I refer to as mother or grandma or like it's a weird, our community has a somebody charted it out very early on because it got very complicated very quickly. There was an unofficial family tree lurking around. Can you believe it's been years, plural, wild? It's been at least 2 now, right? Since we've known each other. It's at least 2. I don't think it's 3. It's been at least 2. Wisdom of the day. Yeah, we read that. I'm sorry, catching up. I'm sorry if I missed you. I'm getting a bit overwhelmed by chat today. It's not really problematic, and I would love you to continue to talk. Boxy, welcome in. Nats, hi. How's it going? I can record a scream. Yeah, discreet. Just constant. Yeah, Nats, I require you to record a scream. Just make it 45 minutes long. And as soon as somebody says, what's the weather like, Chim? I'll just play it, and we'll just sit here and listen to 45 minutes of just... No. Evil Sealet, you're looking absolutely fabulous. Can I just say, Evil Sealet, that you're looking absolutely fabulous? Here, have a free button press. Okay, I'm catching up. Sort of, kinda. I am skipping a bunch. Dilemma, skunk cream. No. That'll make me sick. That sounds like it'll make me smell. I have a lot of trucker hats. Vulcan Ryan, I can see you in a trucker hat. Like, as a person whose face I have seen, if you were to tell me that you had a wall entirely dedicated to trucker hats, I think I could see that in my brain. I think I could see that. I'm away from my PC, imagining I'm spamming emotes. Understood. Cecile, thank you for the contribution. No, Cecile, welcome in. Welcome in, Cecile. Sorry, you said hi. You didn't contribute anything. We have D at home. True. Nye, thank you for the contribution. Ginekes, welcome for the contribution. Can you believe it's been multiple years? It has been. 2 years, 2 months, 5 days. I'm teaching Beach new ways, by the way. I gave him some treats and got him to stand on his back legs to get the treat like a meerkat. He's so clever. We've created a monster. We have. I could see Yippee. Does anyone know the place that sells cute parasols? George is a baby. Yes, he is a senile old baby, like me. Cute parasols. Like this. Like this. Brollies galore. Oh, Seedlet, you should totally go to Brollies galore. Can you believe this? Are you seeing this right now? Brollies galore. I think I could rock one of these. I think I could rock a bamboo parasol. I can't see your browser window, but I believe you. I love the website name Brollies galore. Oh. Because sooner or later somebody's going to call me out on this. I'm not very good at this bit. I have a new target in mind. And when I've mentioned my coffee in the past, people have always gone, mention it. See, Jura beat me to it. I have an idea for a website project. I talked about it the other day on stream, and I ran the numbers today. And there is absolutely no obligation from anybody. But the last time I had something like this that needed to be on coffee, everybody was like, make sure you actually talk about it and tell people that's the thing that you're doing. But if you put money into my coffee right now, I would like you to know that you will be funding what could theoretically be a 12-month-long project of mine, where I create a website that will function in a very similar fashion to how Twitch teams function on Twitch. Because it's very unlikely that I'm ever going to make partner. And unofficially speaking, on the Discord, we've been running for quite some time something that we call our VIP ticket. people on the VIP ticket are the people that get auto-announced through the Discord. It's a number of people at this point. It's like 5, 6, 7, 8 people. I've completely lost count how many people it is. Either way, I had this idea the other day when I was browsing, and everybody's constantly talking about all of these creative projects that they're doing, and I thought, wouldn't it be cool if I could get rid of what is effectively my link tree, or card, I use card, get rid of my link tree and create this website that, like, not only promotes me, but promotes the other people that are on the VIP ticket at the same time. And it's £100. I decided the easiest way for me to do this, or like plan for it eventually, because right now it's not affordable for me to manage because it is an additional subscription. I've talked about mortgages recently. Regardless, if and when it is funded through Coffee, I will look into it. It will be a 12-month development thing. If it turns into something by the end of those 12 months, I will consider keeping it on and not asking for community help. But in the meantime, I'm just putting it there. It's really weird when I talk about this stuff. I have done it 3 times now. Talked about my coffee in sort of a serious fashion. I will not be posting my coffee link again. If any of the mods remember to, I will not hold it against you. But it's hot in here today, and my balls are extra sweaty by the fact that I've even mentioned coffee at all. I never want my community to be tied in any way to, like, financial contributions. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate the follow. I appreciate all of this. I'm just gonna pretend not to be here. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna pretend not to be here now. They turned me off. Oh fuck. I really need a button. You know what I need? You know what I need? I really need a button. You can't see me right now. For when people do that, I need like a less about your sweaty balls, please. Valid. Okay. I need a button that's just me being disgruntled, walking down a hallway and closing a distant door for when somebody does that redeem. Or a door slam. Something like that. I might be able to work that out. That would be good. Anyway, let's play the video game. If you've achieved anything big or small since the last time we spoke, I would love to hear about it. Our community celebrates achievements big or small, but in the grander scheme of things, some people consider getting out of bed a big deal, other people consider running a marathon a big deal. I don't care where you are on that spectrum. If you've done something cool that you would love to share with the class, please tell me so I can say that I'm proud of you. I am proud of myself today because I got up this morning and I mopped the bathroom and kitchen floors. And it was actually a good mop too. It was remove every single piece of furniture from the kitchen and the bathroom, mop the floors, wait for it to dry, put all of the furniture back. It is, you could eat off our kitchen floor right now. And after that, we put up blackout curtains and make sure the house was like nice and comfortable, because a chronically ill person in your life, especially when they are threatening power cuts and heat waves, is a big old concern. So it's very important that you keep a steady ship to make sure your best frog wife does not melt. That's it. Anyway, The Witcher 3. Seedlit, thank you for the donation. I appreciate it.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Accidents gotta stick together. Oh, no, that's probably the bit that I should have led with. So, let me get back in here. And this is why it's such a I freaking love the idea, and this is why I wanted to talk about it. The whole concept of being a partner is cool on Twitch, because there's sort of like a psychological, oh my god, you've reached some level of success and now you're a Twitch partner. Reasonably speaking, I'm very unlikely to ever make it there. If I did, that would be absolutely fantastic. The only feature on Twitch that I covet from becoming a Twitch partner is Twitch teams, because I really like naming guilds in video games. I would put an extensive amount of energy into naming my Twitch team if and when I ever made one, right? So, unofficially speaking right now, the project for the website, because I've been so tickled by that press release that I talked about earlier this week that referred to a company's success as a historical accident, that my Twitch team, if I ever became partner, would be a historical accident. And the website that I am planning to create, which will be funded by Coffee for the first 12 months, will be a historical accident. And the tagline for said website will be, life is a series of historical accidents. And then every member that is on that website that is promoted in a similar way to how our Discord works with the VIP ticket and the stims that can pop up for people.
Imagine if RightBigChimken did Babe Station. I don't know why I'm laughing. I laugh when I'm very aroused.
Those people, they will also be historical accidents, and they will be charted on like a calendar page. It's what is the website for? It's an alternative to a Twitch team system. I'm trying to work out an administrative sort of thing that I can create that will benefit both myself and the few people that are willing to sort of be on board with it. If you are on the VIP ticket, you're top of my list to be involved, and I will be reaching out if and when I start actually editing this thing and it turns into something that's cool. If it doesn't turn into something that's cool, that's good too. But I kind of fancy a website because I'm sick of social media and I'm sick of editing clips, and I kind of feel like, I mean, what problem does it solve? I like the Twitch team function. I like the Twitch team function of becoming a partner. It is very unlikely that I will ever become a partner. So if I make a website that functions in a very similar way to how the mini site that you get for having a Twitch team on Twitch works, I can use it in the same way that I promote people through my stims. I can use it to promote other streamers that are in my community and sort of help perpetuate people that way. Because we're all a bunch of small streamers. There is a side benefit to having a website, but as a conceptual thing, building a website as a small Twitch streamer is not really on the top of people's list of priorities, because there are all sorts of things to do, like working through social media, working through all of these, working through short form video and so on. So lack of space to promote fellow streamers. Yeah, basically. It is basically on the Discord. We have that Always Be plugin channel. It is basically the concept of me having that Always Be plugin channel on steroids. Don't you have that channel on the Discord for that? I do. But at the same time, every single person that is on that channel on the Discord equally has a card or link tree, similar type system. And there is a benefit to having all of that sort of promotion outside of the Discord and in a completely separate space. It's just that a lot of people don't do it because it's a time sink. SEO is a thing, and eventually it will become something else inevitably, because Google is doing that whole AI push with how AI searches are going to work, regardless of what you feel about AI. It's just something that I want to mess with, and it's an idea that's been stuck in my head, and it sort of like crystallized yesterday, and I was worried about the costs involved, and like people have sort of flagged with me before, when it comes to this stuff. See, also, a website is publicly accessible, so it eliminates necessary oversight for potential members. Yes. And it's all going to be automatic, and people will be linked to and credited and all sorts of those, and all that sort of bollocks. And whether or not anybody actually wants to be involved depends on the fact that I can sort of develop it into a thing that's actually good. And if it's not good, I won't roll it out. But at the same time, for the cost of £100, I can get domain hosting, SSL certificate, and the necessary mandatory plugin that I'll require. And it's something for me to mess around with, because a lot of people in the community are constantly talking about creative projects that they've got. And outside of streaming, which obviously is a creative project in itself, I don't have one of those. So this is kind of just me trying to figure out whether or not it's a good idea or not. And a lot of people have them. You see them with esports teams, and I'm not suggesting I'm not suggesting the streamers in our community are an esports team, but it's just kind of nice It's just kind of nice. I like it. It tickles me. It might not turn into anything. It might be a complete waste of time. So it's like an advertisement for non-network streamers to join the network. No, it's more of a promotional thing for multiple other streamers that are already in the network. If people want to join said network, we can talk about it. But at the same time, if people were on that website, I could ask them to go, oh, you're on that website. Could you use it in this place? People inquire in the same way they inquire about joining Twitch teams. That is very far along in terms of the conversation. Like, don't get me wrong. I fully expect this not to actually turn into anything and it just be sort of like an exploratory thing that doesn't turn into anything. But I am kind of at a point in my life where it would be cool if I was to become a Twitch partner, but it is very unlikely to happen. So tooling about with stuff like this and sort of like trying to find a middle ground where sometimes Twitch doesn't really seem to understand whether or not Twitch doesn't always seem to know its ass from its elbow. Exploring around and better ways to promote both myself and the other people that I sort of connect with on a regular basis is just nice to me. And it's been something I've always done on the channel since the very beginning, since I started putting these sorts of, I'll press another one, these sorts of stims out on the channel. This has always been like a consistent thing that I've enjoyed doing, shouting other people out that are consistent members and so on and so forth. But as that's 44 minutes and I wasn't planning on talking about the website feature for nearly as long, if anybody would like to talk about it some more, please reach out to me in the Discord. And yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking about. I will design it in a similar way to how I've dealt with websites at my place of work. So let me know if I can help. Thank you. I will reach out, Vulcan Ryan. I will. I'm trying to sort of run it I'm trying to sort of balance it out with the difficulty with my experience at work is that I have a lot of management experience when it comes to websites, web design in terms of building the skeleton of the website. It has always been presented to me in a finished format, so there's a little bit of a learning curve here for me. And I'm just, you know, it's cool to learn a new skill. It is, but I also don't like talking about asking for money. I don't. So yeah, I'm gonna play The Witcher now. I'll press this button and then we'll come back. Okay. I don't want to alarm anybody, but my CPU is at 43 degrees. Okay. Oh, I know where we were at. We had just tracked down where Dandelion lived, and we needed to go speak to all of his ex-girlfriends. Good times. Why is there no music at all? Why is the music of the game died? They are everywhere. Where am I right now? There's also quests, like, littering the map. We've obviously ticked over into a different section of gameplay.
Lice it, you mangy dwarf.
Okay, am I running in the right direction? That way. Good, 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 good.
Julia claims you.
Oh,
Thank you for the luck.
Chimken.
I appreciate it.
I will get you every last copper. With interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Help!
Jesus.
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Hello,
Close
boys!
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got new protection.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
Mine.
Mine. Offered her a better rate.
All right. So, let's see if you're a good bargain or just cheap shit.
Now I'm gonna kill you!
He killed
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
What? Need to ask you about Dandelion?
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when...
Thank you very much for the follow. As you can see, my follows are anonymous.
Through the balcony.
If you'd like to make yourself known in chat, please do so. Otherwise, know that lurking is appreciated.
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside.
Why are they just
strolling with
walking
some trollop on
through-
his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
They could have walked any direction across that. Why did they path directly through washing lines?
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Covere. Ha! Horvere, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Dandelion asked you about other washerwomen?
Dandelion asked you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
Thanks, good luck.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if
Hi,
he dropped
Decode.
by.
How's it going, Decode? How are you enjoying this lovely, lovely weather? I'm not going to go loot all of those people I killed. What did I break? What did I get blood all over? Did I get... Oh, I got blood all over clothes. Okay, as a washerwoman, that's probably quite bad. It's so fucking hot. I'm too northern for this. How are you? I'm too southern for this. I'm too hairy for this. Similar sort of response. Whatever is valid is a large fat man with a beard and a bald head. I'm too round. Your poor chin. My poor chin. It's fine. But it's quite warm. Did you know it's quite warm, chat? I feel like that's going to be the entire internet for the next week.
Oh, suck it, Chimken.
Thank you for the lurk. We're just going to be talking about hot weather for the next 7 days. I need to go over here. Hello.
Welcome. Do come in.
Is Dandelion... No, didn't somebody say a lot of the characters in this again that it's not irrelevant? Well, not irrelevant. It's not relevant. But is Dandelion bisexual? I think somebody said in the beginning that all of the characters in this were bisexual in some way.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
Hello, totally. Thank you for the first time chat.
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait.
I like your beard. Thank you. Yeah, don't spoil TADC.
Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
Actually, I changed my mind. Really like your beard. Thank you. I grew it myself. Is this a TADC finale spoiler stream? Don't spoil anything. That's unpleasant. because people might not have watched it yet. I've watched it. I was not impressed, and that's all I will say. That's it. Yeah, that's it. And then?
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
When did you last see Dandelion?
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion talk about?
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein.
It is my first
Dandelion and
playthrough,
I
yeah.
hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, ooh, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
I like him. How you liking it so far? I'm having a nice time. I don't get Gwent, and at this point, I'm too afraid to ask about it because I just don't get it. And I don't think I think the only part of this that I'm not going to play is Gwent, and I think that upsets a lot of people on the internet. Why do you dress that way? Why do you dress that way? Seems a bit specific.
I know this is none of my business, but why do you...
Why do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested.
Can I get an exclamation mark pride in chat? Thank you for your help.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new
The
trousers
Frog and
or a
Chicken
vest,
community is proud to celebrate both LGBTQIA Pride Month and Disability Pride Month.
Somebody said when I started praying that this game was full of bisexuals, which is why I sort of went that way, but I guess Dandelion isn't bi and it wasn't a romantic tryst. Fair enough. I can't rob him. There's nothing to steal. Dilemma, thank you for the button press. If Gwent wouldn't be a good game, it wouldn't be made into a full standalone game. I'm not saying it's not a good game. I'm saying I don't like it, and it's silly, and if you like Gwent, you're silly too. It's just Gwent, the Gwent part of it. I feel like it's the least explained part of this game, and I'm sure I could do further research, but I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered.
There must be order.
It's a me problem. And that's okay. Where am I going now? I didn't like Gwen at first, but became obsessed with it by the end. As a treat... Quick, somebody get a mod to turn Gwent into Triple Triad. Yes, I would play it if it was Triple Triad. As a treat, before we leave... It is kind of confusing, though, to start. I'm just shit at card games in general. Before we leave Velen, before we leave this region and go to Skellige or any of the other places, I promise, RightBigChimken promise, I will try Gwent a couple of times. But it is not going to be a central part of my playthrough.
Bad idea.
If I met you, mate, back then.
If only because I actually have to get some stuff done, and if I start playing card games every stream, people get sick of me. Yeah, it's not for everyone, and that's fine. Let me know if you want to try learning Gwent off stream. I might be able to help you understand it better. I think that would be good too, because I did try it. I did the tutorial, and I just sort of looked at it and went, I don't even have the slightest understanding of how to play this.
If I met you, mate, back there.
Thank you very much for the follow. As you can see, my follows are anonymous. If you'd like to make yourself known in chat, please do so. Otherwise, know that lurking is
Geralt of
appreciated.
Rivia, Witcher. White Wolf, they call you?
They do.
You stand accused of offending religious sentiment. We've orders to take
It was
you in
you.
for
Thank you for the
interrogation.
follow.
Surrender your weapons.
Over my dead body.
Over my dead body.
Told you we wouldn't fool him. Well, you're due a beating. It will just be more of a challenge.
Remember the preacher who spoke of witches and witchers? A man you humiliated before his faithful. He asked that we administer a sacrament on his behalf. Your last rites.
This isn't going to go well for them. And there we go. Somebody doesn't sound very well. Well, yes, welcome to the community. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. We keep our follows here anonymous just because that's a lot of people's preference.
Come now, ain't nothing.
And I only address you
No
by...
bread, no coin, part of shite.
I only address you if you acknowledge it in chat yourself. Where are we going right now? I'm just walking aimlessly. Okay, we're almost there. That's fine. Drop a save.
Arms for bread, please. Good folk. Nay, not like that.
Call me Sag.
Enjoy that more.
Thank you. You can call me Sag. It's pronounced like the end of the word message. Word massage. Sage. Okay. Massage. Sage. Yes. Sage.
Because it happened to falters. They's the ones violating.
Hello? Did I just walk into an orphanage? Ads coming up in 30 seconds.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I love the number of people in any fantasy setting who go this Witcher. Dragonborn shows one hero is renowned for their combat prowess and lethality. Truly an impossibly talented fighter. I should attack them. Valid. This is where you killed Gerald. This is where you killed Grelod the Kind. What? I'm she. Wait outside. Class is in session. Fine, I'll wait.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all. Why not? A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Where'd he get bit?
It hurt him much.
Will he die?
Don't die from rats, stupid.
Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him.
Are we really doing this?
That's enough. We're done for the day. Gather your things and go home.
That was a very short lesson.
You'll get well.
Like as not.
Can I become a witcherette?
Mum says that if he but catches a cough.
Can I become a witcherette? Don't worry, I'm robbing this. Why is this school full of booze? Why is the school full of booze? Did she fucking leave? No, she sat down in the corner. That's fine. Why is the school full of alcohol? I'm sure all of these books will be super duper important and not just fill my inventory forever. For the nap time to help the teachers deal. Dwarven spirit. More dwarven. Okay, we have water. We have water. We found water. That's important.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. You peruse the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See him later?
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
He wrote a poem about you?
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelions? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
I'm a witcher. I don't know anything about poetry.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! A snaky whip rose skyward. Gee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lava bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry.
Sure, write a poem about Nance. Her name is Nance. What rhymes with Nats? Sats? Cravats? Farewell.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Hats, bats. I'm not good at the... I wasn't a particularly good writer overall. But the... Curvy. I wasn't a particularly good, writer in that sense at all, but the worst part, I absolutely despise writing poetry. Give me a song that I can write dirty lyrics to sometime, fine. Actual poetry, suck at it, real bad.
You're grey like my grandmother.
You're grey like my grandmum. Okay, we're off to see another girlfriend. It's gonna be literally the last girlfriend, isn't it? Sky with the button presses. Everybody's pressing the button again. Oh, sorry. I'm getting attacked by cats. Is this a board that I need to go to? I'm also gonna go to the... I'm probably going to hit the barbers. I'm going to go to the barbers again before we go speak to this woman because this haircut. I'm sick of this haircut.
Lovely hair after a good rain.
Where are you, barbers? There it is. Hello.
Greetings to the honourable gentleman. Razors, scissors, knives, ground to sharpness mere moments ago.
Need a trim. Think you can manage?
An autistic person has trouble assembling words to express feeling? Nah. Loose, not long, long and loose. Loosely gathered, tied behind the head. It's a little bit party in the back. It's a little bit party in the back, isn't it? We'll take it. I'm changing my beard every stream. A bushy goatee with a short mustache, please. Is this the one that made him look like a wizard? No, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're back to sexy Gerald. Back to sexy Gerald. Okay. Where are you? We are up here to the right. I can tell my microphone's in the right place again because I have to move my head to see the top right-hand side of the screen.
This baronet's Lavallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet, and know each other. Surprising.
Met voice in Vizima.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems, then, that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Is she coming on to me? In the same way that I'm autistic and can't write poetry, I don't know if that's... Is she coming on to me? Happy to go with you.
Well, if Molly will be there.
On our way, then.
No, we are riding horses. I just took a screenshot of a black screen. That was lucky. Come on. We're loading. There we go. Am I going to ride some horses here? Is that what's about to happen?
We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Grey's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General.
Cantarella Physalia, woo-woo brain rot. Woo-woo, I'm just gonna... You on that woo-woo again? You playing that woo-woo? Or are you kissing my wife? Because I just saw them launch the other side. Know much about horses?
Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zericania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zericanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Thank you for the button press. I'd like to talk to Molly.
Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly, after all.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have a choice. I'll wait.
I'm Gerald of Rivia. I'm moody, apparently. Know a lot about horses. Maybe Gerald is hot too.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
There it is.
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Let's race.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
The Zericanian. Best stamina. He'll take Nemrod. I'll ride the Zeracanian
Heard
bay.
tales of Zeracanian horses. I'll ride the bay.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
If the, when I rode horses before, stamina was the problem, hence why I picked Zeracanian. It could have been a mistake.
Ready!
Come on. Let's see what you're making.
Go.
Don't spare the horse! I adore the speed, the rush of air.
I thought you weren't playing Forza today? Oh my god, my stamina! Fuck off!
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what
Fuck
you're made
you!
of. I adore the speed, the rush of air.
Nice. Hi, Cuckoo.
What a thrill! A beautiful victory.
Absolutely demolished
For one for whom
him.
every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Superior racing saddle.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And
She's
you must find us
hardly
when you're
portly.
ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
She's hardly portly. I was just getting in the way of other horses when I went to recover stamina. I just went with the one that it said had good stamina and hoped for the best. I think I did it right.
As much as life.
I think I did it right. Where the hell am I right now? Oh, not too far from... Okay. Hi, Molly.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
Uh-huh. That equals round face. Everyone knows that. Do they? Yeah, if not for him.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Kairan by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine?
If she's portly, I'm a planet.
Or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Dandelion doesn't have a sister. You aware of that? Yeah, like if she's portly, I don't think they mean it in the same way, the masculine sense. But from like, you could stand 4 of her on me, and it probably like then we would be the same circumference. Planet Naomi. Remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why'd he need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Dandelion doesn't have a sister?
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's
She say
sister.
blonde?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we'd visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Would you say Ciri is blonde? In the same way, is Gerald blonde? Like white? Is she insinuating Ciri?
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. And I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Okay. Let's go back.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Yes, let's return together.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
A few hours later. I was expecting more of a...
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
I was expecting more interaction separate of him with the...
Ah, Geralt. What can I do for you?
How are things at the Imperial Court?
Big changes afoot in the Empire.
You've no notion? The Emperor summoned you. He only ever summons with reason. It's clear he seeks his daughter.
You know a lot.
I must. I am my father's son.
What's your father got to do with this?
He is close to the Emperor. And knows the opposition. Knows they press for abdication. Ceding the throne to Cirilla, it's the best the Emperor can do. But, as is known, an Empress needs an Emperor at her side. My father will ensure the right man is chosen.
He wants to bang Gerald's daughter and is talking to him like that?
Farewell.
That is wild.
So,
okay, we can't talk to the Baroness anymore. Would you talk to Gerald like that about Ciri? That just seems like you're gonna get stabbed. We need to go behind us. Behind us.
I chased the pansy all the way to the garden.
What, did you catch him?
No luck. Driving in slippery the bugger as quick as a tomcat. Scrambled out the hole in the back wall.
Sounds like it might have been an acrobat.
Maybe so.
Sorry, I was... Is that a recycle bin? Is that what that sign's meant to... Is that what that says? What is that? Is that... Okay, sorry. Anyway. Hi, friends.
Pam param, pam pam param, pam param.
I think you would respect my honesty that you wanted to bang Ciri. Ryan, you're a married...
Hi, you're a tall one.
Hi, Gnekis. Ryan, you're a married man. Is this you trying to tell me you want to bang Ciri?
What do you want?
I'm the new swordplay instructor.
Rosavar Atra's expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me. Miss Rosa awaits.
Are we about to have a sword fight with the next one? Only
Well,
adult
you realise
Ciri?
what
Yeah,
you've got
don't make it
yourself
weird.
into?
Hope so too.
Don't make it
Miss Rosa's
weird.
got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one. And take care not to hurt the little miss.
How old is this person I'm about to beat up with a wooden sword? Where is the wooden sword? Okay, none of those are wooden, so I'm guessing it's gone into a quest pocket.
Follow me.
I'm following you. Come on. Am I get what? Why does this feel like I'm about to get? What is happening in this basement?
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Okay. Am I gonna have to parry? I might have to parry. I've yet to parry.
Any last words?
Stop flaunting and fight! Damn it!
That actually went really well.
You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
What is that accent meant to be? I'm a witcher here on business.
I'm a witcher. I'm looking...
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
The fight music reminds me of the Sherlock Holmes movies. 100%. I can hear that, yeah. I was reading an article the other day about how they're still talking about a third film in that trilogy. Very. I'm looking for Dandelion.
Incredibly. But we ought to discuss that another time. Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch. Rat it! You're quick!
Come on, come closer.
Oh my god, she's kicking my ass this time!
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
I have an aim.
Stop flaunting and fight! Yeah! Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
That's enough of that.
Oh!
I win! Man, you really are a lousy swordsman. In fact, I believe I could teach you a thing or two.
Glad to take you up on that.
Not sure I can possibly pass up lessons from such a skilled young lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Are they identical twins? Dandelion mixed you two up?
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Are they gonna stop fighting, easy ladies?
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Dandelion act strangely lately?
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna! What? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Interested in politics?
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
How's the war? What? Why are we suddenly talking about that? How's the war going?
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury's bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Emperor and his cohorts must be ecstatic.
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
I want to ask about something
Changing
else.
Subjects.
Dandelion, whose talents did he praise?
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta.
I should go.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again.
For some reason, Chim streamed doing Network Error 2000 on me. Not the first time, not the first. Not the first time, not the first. Network Error number 2000 on me. Not the first, not the first. Is anybody else having technical problems? I'm not having any. There's nothing being flagged my side. Everything looks quite good, in fact. I'm very injured right now. No? Okay. I think that's a you issue. Vadim. Get that error every now and then on Twitch, but not today. Twitch do be twitching sometimes. Twitch do be twitching sometimes. I'm just gonna, for some reason, these very posh women keep dumplings in drawers in the hallway. Dro, thank you for the Dro, thank you for hitting me in the face with your snow shovel. Evil Seedlet attempted to parry. Parry still exists. People tend to use the channel point redeem, but parry does exist. I don't think I'd eat a dumpling that somebody was keeping in a hallway drawer. Like, I'm all for dumplings, but not hallway dumplings. Snow shovel, I'm delirious, I guess.
Pam, param. Pam, param.
They ought to never let your kind in, Novigrad proper.
Okay, we're running back to Zoltan. Drawer dumplings are the best. Where do you keep your dumplings? In a drawer. Do not keep dumplings. It depends on, I suppose it would depend on their contents. I can't imagine, you would have to refrigerate a dumpling once it's cooked because the casing would go weird. But if it didn't have meat in it, I suppose it could be outside for a bit. Ozzy's probably got some proper snow now. Yeah, just let's all wait for Curse to turn up and tell us how cold it is in Australia. Again? Everywhere I go, I just bump into people wearing clown masks.
Help! Save me! I'm dying!
This city has a juggalo problem.
Yeah, Witcher.
I was faffing about minding my own business when suddenly up he pops and heals me. Pizza rank. Eat at the Kingfisher, you're sorted for at least 2 days. Just gotta just
lollygagging.
Where am I going, right? I'm just walking in a direction. Okay, I'm not far. That's fine. I'm just walking in a direction hoping for the best.
What village are you from? Willows.
Okay, the cat came in that time and didn't stick his claws in my leg, so that's personal growth. Uh-huh.
How are you keeping, Bobby? Monsieur Zoltan, you old bird? What's this? Haven't even drunk her water? Naughty bird. Now repeat. Savory crackers.
I love Zoltan. Can we all just gather around and say how cool Zoltan is? Go and walkies, be back later. Thank you. Thank you, Sealet.
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to stop talking any day now.
She's an owl, not a parrot.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well. Mark my words, she'll be playing Gwent with us in no time. But we were to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Get a mohawk, you a Zoltan. I am not. I am 6'6". I see the comparison, but that is a very short man. I am a very tall man. We're not the same. But thank you for the first time chat, Decimus. I think I got something.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalanetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
I love this game. I hope you're enjoying it too. It's my first playthrough. The bit that I'm not really bothered about is Gwent. We might try it at some point. Otherwise, it's been absolutely fantastic. I have left it far too long, and I'm sort of doing my first playthrough now to prepare myself for the latest DLC they're releasing next year in preparation for Witcher 4. It was silly that I left it as long as I have, but I'm having a nice time. Why wasn't she on the list?
Why wasn't she on the list?
This Priscilla wasn't like the others. I think Dandelion more than fancied her. I think it was fervour.
He lusts after every other woman he meets.
How can I explain? Who does Dandelion love most?
Himself.
Exactly. And she's his mirror image.
Oh, what, they're doing another DLC? Yes, I can't remember what event they announced it at, but they recently announced another DLC. The whole purpose of this DLC is to bridge the gap between The Witcher 3 and The Witcher 4. Which is obviously crazy, because this game's been out for, like, 10 years now. I didn't like it in the first playthrough. The moment I realized it's goated, I played a second time. I'm having a really nice time with it. It's As a streamer, I can understand why a lot of people might be scared of this because there's so much content in it. But somebody said to me, in terms of advice, don't worry about the time that you're putting in. Just enjoy experiencing the world. And I am enjoying experiencing the world. I've not played The Witcher 1 and 2, but I've watched the TV series, so I get like a handful of the references that they're making. Obviously, there's a little bit of a difference between the lore, but I dig it. It's good. But yeah, new DLC coming in 2027. I think they said new DLC coming in 2027. So I figured I'd get started now in the hopes that I would be finished by then. That's big news.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. The laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
I love this man and his owl. Savory biscuits. Savory biscuits. Say it, chat. Savory biscuits.
Family. Black ones killed me son. Lost my wife to dysentery.
It was heartbreaking what they did with seasons 2 and 3. Might have read the book someday. I enjoyed 2 and then I quit. Like I didn't hate 2 as much as the internet did, but I have not watched it since Liam Hemsworth. Crackers, not biscuits. Sorry, savory crackers. Say it with me, chat. Savory crackers.
Coin too, hey?
Cookies? No, just getting complicated. Oh, it's those guys again. We're about to get attacked by... No? You're not going to attack me this time? Good. Everywhere I go, clown people.
Now you...
Do you just eat necessary biscuits or all? What do you mean necessary biscuits? Are you okay? What is happening? There's a woman unconscious on the floor. Why is there a... Okay. I would eat any biscuit as long as it didn't have raisins. I don't like raisins.
Ah, here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
I don't like raisins. I love raisins. It's fine. This made me kind of cry.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream, come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
That was really good. That was really good. Game's got a banging soundtrack as well.
I know him!
He's bald! He's bald and he's torturing people who have
He
hair!
murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come.
Thank you very much for the follow. As you can see, my follows are anonymous.
Music. Music.
If you like,
Cultural capital
sorry,
of
one
the
sec.
world? The fuck it is.
I need to wait.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Okay. As you can see, my follows are anonymous. If you'd like to make yourself known in chat, please do so. Otherwise, know that lurking is appreciated. Seems Dandelion left nothing out.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later.
Not here. Come with me.
What the fuck?
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheepdip.
And I've not seen him since.
Reuven, who's that?
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Breaking into a vault, what was Dandelion thinking?
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his wine at the Passaflora once. And laid awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
Siri.
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. as he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Also, I dig the music that's suddenly playing too.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
A rascal. At least they didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Looks like I gotta rescue Dandelion again.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Wherever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well,
okay.
Bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own. Take care now.
She just pinned me in the corner. Okay, I leveled up. That's exciting. I want to hit level 18 so I can wear this nice armor I've been carrying around with me. Blueberries. And I have that. Have I leveled up enough to do that? I need to level up once more into that area. Okay, good. Chat, I'm going to drop a save. And I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. Go take this opportunity to grab yourself a drink. Go grab yourself a snack. Hug a loved one. Sniff a lovely family animal. I will be back shortly. Okay. We need to go to a bathhouse. And I need to stop touching this woman's stuff. Let's go. Where the hell am I right now? Who is... Hi.
Yes.
Kurt Dysart?
Count Kurt Dysart.
Are you here regarding the contract?
Oh,
Wanted to hire a witcher, didn't you?
Apparently
I did, but not just any vagabond. One hears all manner of stories about the lunatics of the School of the Cat. Which do you belong to?
School of the Wolf.
School of the Wolf.
Ah, yes. A good one. I knew a witcher of this school. Barnabas? No. Though his name did begin with a B. Never mind. To the matter at hand. Not long past, I acquired an estate east of Novigrad. I got it on the cheap, you see. The seller was very keen to be rid of it. Now, I've learned the building is said to be haunted.
Goes to explain the seller's urgency.
I do not believe in ghosts. It is that simple. But my men say the house shakes at night. Walls crumble. Why, even the floors move about. Is there anything to be done? A remedy for this?
I'll tend to it.
Fine. I'm willing to investigate. How do I get there?
An orchard adjoins the property. The house itself you should recognize easily. Cracks cover its walls. Here's the key. And good luck.
Sorry, that just must have been a random quest I had on me. I was confused why he was a named NPC. Whoa!
Clumsy oaf.
You slammed the door into my face! Are you coming in or out?
I really thought witches would look more witchery.
Why are you walking like you've shat yourself? Okay, let's leave. Over the balcony! Okay, we're fine. Now, it just so happens there's a board here. Again, where the hell am I now? I keep getting turned around. Ads come out in 5 minutes, chat. No, north. To the north. We're gonna continue the momentum. More story! More story! Temperature on my CPU seems to be sitting at a very comfortable 45, so I'm not worried about my hardware this week. Luckily. There's always a bit of a concern.
I just hung the laundry.
Why are we... This is ominous. I've not frequented many bathhouses. Knock on a giant stone door.
Open up.
Wrong time of day.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Busy with what?
Busy? With what?
Entertaining important guests.
In that case, tell him there's another one at the door. Geralt of Rivia. And I'm not leaving till I see him.
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Siguruvin cordially invites you to join him. I'm happy.
That is a very round man.
The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
We're gonna strip down, which seems like a bad idea when breaking into our friend.
You may disrobe here. Your equipment will be safe.
Our friend tried to break into a vault, and now we're taking our pants off in public. Oh! Free show. We get a towel, too.
Splendid. Siguruvin awaits in the next room.
Happen the eunuch. rubies. Okay, moving forward.
Won't find any better. From the Yaruga to the Dragon Mountains. And Junior cut off his hand, then ordered them to shove it up the corpse's arse. And then he sent the body back, offering a hand extended in peace. I was made for loving.
I was made for loving.
Weaver's is bigger.
Won't
He's
find
hung
any
like
better.
a horse.
From the Yaruga to the Dragon Mountains.
Clear that you've not seen Reuven's.
Just
Goodwin
frickin'
calls it Herbaros.
just freaking naked
Does it
women
live
everywhere.
back on itself?
And they're talking about somebody's big dick.
You cocky little dishy.
Okay. I was made for pain, employment. That just makes me want to break into I was made for loving you, baby. Is that door meant to be walkable? I just walked through that door.
Easy, Cleaver. Orson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye. Reuven, your guest.
Why the fuck you let him in here?
Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out of the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
Reuven can introduce me.
Think I'll let your host introduce me.
He's a witcher. The very one who first foiled an attempt on Foltest's life, and then killed that monarch.
Allegedly. But I didn't kill Foltest. And hello to you too, Dijkstra, Reuven, whatever they call you these days.
Last we met, Geralt thrashed me silly and crushed my ankle. I really wonder what he's got in store this time.
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Plowing fortune teller?
Assassins! Please, no!
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few.
Why would you pick up the club? Why have I got a club?
First ever party with my prick hanging out. Ah! Guess you're nothing, that.
There's the ads, chat. I kind of want to wait until the ads are over before we continue, so I'm going to go on the BRB screen again for a couple of minutes and take time to lean back in my chair, and we'll be back in 3 minutes for this fight. There is no comfortable way of cutting that audio, so just straight up pause. Welcome back. I hope you all I hope you all did something. I hope you all hydrated and shit like that. We're about to beat up some men.
Keep it together, lads! God damn it! Fuck me! Leave it to me! We need one alive!
Hey, killed it!
Together! All together, lads!
Well, that went surprisingly well.
Good work, gents. Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how.
They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there. Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest. Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence? Why do I doubt it?
Let's give him a chance to explain.
Excuse me. Long time no see, Dickstrom.
How are you, Reuven? Disappeared for a few years there, only to reappear here in Novigrad?
Oh, I've been here, there. Spent some time in Zerrikania, matter of fact.
What did you do in the desert?
Sought oneness with nature. Magical place, really. But I missed civilization, so I'm back. Aim to plant roots in Novigrad, become a respected citizen. And who knows, someday, maybe even a town councillor.
Don't believe I know your friends. I need
Not
to
gonna
cough, I'm
introduce me to
sorry.
your friends?
Good thing happens, not
Excuse
here.
me.
He tanned the hide on my arse for being so rude. Francis Bedlam, you know, but then who's not heard of this patron of the fine arts and supporter of entrepreneurs of limited initial means? And the dwarf's Carlo Veres, known also as Cleaver. Carlo's in entertainment, mostly.
Gotta see Horsan,
I'm
talk
looking
to him.
for Horson Jr.
Interesting. What do you want with him?
He's gonna help me find someone.
Junior's gonna help me find someone.
Horson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely, he'd have showed up today.
Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Horson's out to get us, and he'll succeed eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Horson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, want to find Horson? Find me first.
Hope I find Junior before Cleaver does.
I need to find Horson. Now looks like I gotta get to him before Cleaver does.
Cleaver won't find him easy. Junior's good at hiding. He's got peasant smarts.
Look at the time. Good luck in your search, Witcher.
I'll call on you tomorrow, Francis. We'll finish our chat.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk. In private.
In the privet?
Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
I had my reasons.
I had my reasons. Your leg would be fine if you hadn't gotten in my way.
I see. Well, I promise you that if I could go back in time, I'd do things quite differently on Thanedd. For example, I'd have my men kill you instead of just tying you up.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
Ah, what's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Whoreson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste? Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Any ideas?
Oi, 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 I'm the Witcher,
Junior's got
innit?
areas of
Oi,
the
oi,
city
oi,
where he's
oi, oi.
strong. Penetrate them,
Pee-pee.
look around.
My pee-pee.
But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Intent on avoiding a war with Whoreson? Why?
Pretty clear you and Bedlam don't want a war with Junior. Why?
Let me tell you what I told King Vizimir time and time again. War doesn't solve any problems. It breeds trouble. Trouble you then have to solve by other means. Make no mistake, someone's behind Whoreson's actions. I'll not end him until I know who.
Your colleagues aware of your past?
Your partner's aware of your past? They know you're Sigismund Dijkstra, former head of Redanian intelligence?
Cleaver, Bedlam, and Junior. Well, I'd call them my partners if we'd built a mill to grind flour for the folk of nearby hamlets. But we just need to stay out of each other's ways, agree from time to time. That doesn't make us partners. Do they know who I am? Was. Bedlam, sure. The others most likely suspect, but we just don't talk about it. No need to.
Whoreson, what's he own? Where's he strong?
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling. That's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bug a bet and lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Whoreson's house, though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue, though.
We're gonna hit up all three, and then every single one of his wives. Casino, where's
Where's
it?
Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Whoreson's got naught to do with the casino officially, so careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions.
How do I find the arena?
Arena sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the bits, endure the stench of poverty on the way. Now, Junior loves a good fight. Wager he'd give a lot to see a real Witcher in action.
That one sounds like the most promising. Where's he got this house?
Mentioned Whoreson's got a house. Where is it?
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me knickers on finding him there. Junior's not that stupid.
Time I went to look for
Find
Whoreson.
Whoreson at the casino or the arena. Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Whoreson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
Okay. You in contact with Radovid?
You in contact with Radovid?
See, you're as witty as ever. No, I'm not in contact with him. I prefer it remain that way.
Never quite forgave you for conspiring with Philippa Eilhart?
Radovid doesn't forgive. Not anything. Not anyone. And especially not the sorceress of the lodge.
Any news of Philippa?
Philippa Eilhart. Had any news?
Just good.
Meaning?
After Radovid popped her eyes out, she disappeared without a trace. If I've any luck, she's finally eating dirt.
Thought you two were close.
We were, until Philippa sent assassins after me.
Master Spy to Master Criminal, interesting progression.
From Master Spy to Master Criminal. Interesting progression.
Why? Truth be told, they're awfully similar. Both about maintaining a net of informers, being tough in negotiations, bribing officials, the occasional assassination. Same old shit.
Yeah, except you used to do that in the name of some ideal.
I'm sorry, I'll try to mute.
Now I've decided I've slaved enough for ideals. It's time I worked for myself, and thus far, it's been going rather well.
You know what happened to Dandelion?
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
Far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
Some of this wordplay in this is incredible. What about you? Any beef with Dandelion?
You wouldn't happen to have a bone to pick with Dandelion, would you?
Course I do.
You serious?
Dead serious. Dandelion published a sonnet recently. Second stanza, the shit uses paired couplets instead of an inserted rhyme. Surely you understand how deeply offended the poetry lover in me was. The bastard shan't get away with it.
I was being serious.
As am I when I say I have exactly no time to worry about your gigolo boyfriend. Got me own problems. Problems you might be able to help me with.
I am.
And if you
Thank
did,
you, Cecile.
why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion, establish what happened to him.
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tripe. Ah, and you do realize, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to.
Is he about to turn into something? What's he got in the bathtub?
Be so kind as to follow me.
Yeah. Super secret underground base. Interesting. Where are we going? Where are we going? You about to kill me in a basement? So I'm just taking your thing. I'm just taking your thing.
I do.
Sorry.
Tamo's on my way.
Got things to do myself. So long.
Oh god, I fucked it. Oh wait, no I didn't. Sorry, I thought I'd reset the progress for some reason. Where are we? What is in this basement?
Oh, Bart. Not again.
Bart.
What is Bart?
Bart, stop that. Now.
Bart, mad. Bart makes Ziggy lose, Jonathan.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bart hard. Bart less thinky. But less thinky. But sadness.
Where'd you get a troll?
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerrikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling? I'm dead serious.
But I bumpy horses. What's there? Siggy Bart take. Good Siggy.
Why'd you bring me here?
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God, then boom! Chorfun go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold, and all the lighter stuff. And you will help me get it back.
It was Dandelion. We saw it in our brain dream thing that woman put us in. Can't take care of it yourself?
Why don't you handle this? Gotta have connections in the underworld. What do you need a witcher for?
The gold wasn't mine alone. See, I run a members-only savings club, a bank for the initiated. For reasons that should be obvious, I prefer it if my temporary liquidity problems remained private. So I need an outsider.
How do you know you can trust me?
I don't. Counting on your survival instinct. Slip up, and I'll kill you. Feed you to Bart.
But sorry. But job that good.
Fine, I'll help you.
Fine, I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right, ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
Thieves got in through the hole?
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Hole no. Boom. Hole. But look won't go. But look no. Only sleep. Bad shrooms. Head falls.
Uh-huh. Bad mushrooms, what do you mean?
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pop's mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. But troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
But through hole. Want see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom. Sleep go. Your phone gone. Bad troll.
Oh, Bart.
Now. Stiff upper lip.
Boom, care to elaborate?
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Boom. Big. This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Try to track down the thieves?
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. Hired this lummox, Fonce, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some Pop's antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fonz, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fonz and ran like hell.
There's something living in the sewer. What kind of something?
Mind describing this something that crawled out of the water?
No. Doesn't mean I can, though. Air in the sewer's thick with spores. Can hardly see a thing down there.
Must have noticed something. Was it...
No! Didn't notice a fucking thing. Didn't do a taxonomic field analysis either. I know it's an inconvenience to you, but I felt I should get the hell out of there as fast as I could.
Gotta look around the sewers.
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
I've a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save your life. Here.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
I like Bob.
Dandelion, what the hell have you gotten yourself into?
I like... There with while I just rob everything. Delicious floor meat. Okay, well, let's say that before we go into the sewer that's going to kill us. I wish I had gone to a merchant before I came down here. I wish I had gone to a merchant before I came down here. Beast oil, enhanced. Pops. Is one of these the Pops antidote? White honey, breath decoction, 20 killer whale. Where did... I'm confused. What category does the Pops antidote go under? Oils? No? It gave me a recipe. I'm so confused. Alcohol? No. Potions, I assume? Am I looking at it? Black blood, cat, Maribor, Petrie's filter. Maybe it's a quest item? No? Maybe you need to use it from your inventory first or something? Yeah, that's what I was confused by. Is it just a consumable? No? I mean, if I walk into the area and promptly die, we know I've done something wrong. Wolven, killer whale, basilisk, fiend, earth elemental, cockatrice, foglet, orctail, griffin, tawny, wyvern, wraith, white honey, cat, blizzard, Maribor forest, golden oriole, full moon, and white rapid decoction. None of those are the ones he just gave me as the quest. And I can't craft the one that was from the quest. Maybe I just need to walk into that room? Is it just... Well, I'll soon promptly die if... have I got a filter on that means it's not craftable? Active filters, that's the thing, isn't it? Parts missing, all parts present. Already crafted. You must select one. Parts missing. Is it because the filter isn't allowing it to be shown? Maybe it was golden oriole? Oh, it grants immunity to poisons. Yeah, I see what you mean. Toxin immunity. It had a completely separate name with the... It had a completely separate name.
Bits of pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast. Shouldn't go any further without taking that antidote. Fine grating. Couldn't push much through that. Fine grating. Couldn't push much through that.
Fine grading, couldn't put much through that. Fine grading, couldn't put much through that. I do not like whatever that noise is. I see people living in the sewers. The poison sewers. I see people. They're living in the sewers. The poison sewers. I'm gonna run out of the thing.
Drowners. Of course.
Okay.
Bastard.
Investigate. I've gone well past where I meant to be. George, you can't George, you can't come up right now. I'm getting fussed by the cat. It's too hot and I haven't got enough room on my desk. I'm sorry.
Bits of pipe clear over here.
There's the poison. Okay, I need to figure out the poison issue because it's getting bad. Crafting alchemy. I think there was a quest section in the alchemy screen. Nope. Why haven't I got hops? Filter? No. Already present, already crafted. Is that's Thunderbolt, isn't it? Yeah, that's Thunderbolt. I don't really understand. Unless it's over here somewhere. No. Go to the quests. We're doing Count Reuven. Is that it in my hand? Has it gone into... Yeah, it's gone into an inventory slot. That's really unclear. Because I had no food on me, it's there.
It's getting hard to breathe. Blast.
And I thought Witcher's potions were vile.
Okay. I have that for a little bit of time.
Pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. Pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. Bits of pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast.
Oh my god! He's bald! He's bald and he's torturing people who have hair!
That made me jump. Hello. Thank you very much for the follows. You can see my follows are anonymous. If you'd like to make yourself known in chat, please do so. Otherwise, know that lurking is appreciated. There's the pipe.
Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here. No traces of magic. This was no spell. It was a bomb. Now, why am I not finding pieces of it? Could be the current swept them away. Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that.
So, hello. Thank you for the first time chat. I'm in a sewer. I'm just going to follow the large blue line on the map. Should I be... Okay, let me go back. Where did we start? We started here. I'm holding down my Witcher senses this time in case I miss something blatantly obvious.
The thug Dijkstra hired.
Hey.
Dijkstra didn't mention anyone else. Must be one of Dandelion's crew. Vomit everywhere. Guess he had the antidote too. Couldn't keep it down any more than the other guy.
He's
Need to
admitting
burn the corpses close. Otherwise, Dranners will never stop congregating.
I'm not gonna burn them right now.
Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and caramel. That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra.
Uh-huh. I'm also a time... Okay, there's the entrance.
Gold coin. Trail ends here. Dandelion must have loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Okay. I'm a little bit confused by the complete lack of acknowledgement that he dreamed... Also, I can't get my torch out for some reason. There we go. He had that dream about Dandelion being in the basement and there being an explosion, but he doesn't seem to be acknowledging it in any way. I at least know I can make a potion that works like the antidote. Which is... fine. But I'm also not seeing a vault, which confuses me. They talked about a vault exploding. Where is the vault? Okay, Bart. Good boy, Bart. That was all sewer. I'm not seeing what looks like a bank vault, but maybe it exploded and I'm unclear on what part of the building it was. Wouldn't you like to know, Witherboy? I would. That's why I asked the question. We have this discussion every time you say that. I asked a question. I would like to know. The vault is what Bart was guarding the cages. Oh, they broke it. I understand. I didn't get that. I thought we were going into the sewer to find the vault that was next door, but they broke into the vault. And I'm not answering. That's the bit. Well, it's a silly bit, and you're a silly. You're silly. You're a silly bit, Skylar. Silly bit. I full named you. What are you gonna do about it? No, really, I'm a silly bitch. I am getting very close to being over encumbered. You done with your ghost game already? God, it's like you don't know me. Ah! Some might say I know you too well. Nah, we're on a break. Fair enough. Okay, the eunuch is asleep. Hi.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
What do you want? I am done investigating.
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
You almost had a wee gone bell. Thieves loaded treasure onto a boat.
Bits of treasure dropped out of the crates, left a clear trail. You know, like the fairy tale with the crumbs.
I know the one. Hansel, Gretel, burning witches. Very fitting for Novigrad.
Trail leads to the river where the sewer lets out. Breaks off there. My bet, they loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Yeah, a cart drawn by sewer rats does seem unlikely. And since boats don't leave trails, it amounts to fuck all.
Found one of the thieves' corpses.
Found a second corpse, one of the thieves. Threw up the antidote just like your man Fonz.
A beautiful death. Anything on the body?
Not much. Empty vial.
Wouldn't have left him behind if he was anybody. Common porter, must be. Knew nothing, means nothing. Dead end. Literally.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom again real quick. I'll be right back. I'm consuming my body weight in fluids so I don't melt, and as it... Oh! Sorry. I pressed the Discord button by accident, and now it's having a mini freak out. Go over here. Oh my god, stop loading the Microsoft Store. Nobody wants the Microsoft Store. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be back in a minute before I pee my pants. Greetings! I'm rapidly approaching too hot, but we will continue to push on. Thank you very much for your patience. I know my ability to concentrate seems to be a bit flippant today, and I see you, Jura. I see you.
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Have you peed 8 liters in the last 3 hours, though? I mean, I've peed a fair amount. I've peed, we're talking about pee. I've peed a good deal. I've peed a good deal. I'm replenishing as fast as I can, though. Nor am I, that's what I observed.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
One was inside the pipe.
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big boom.
Let's see which drain they dropped the bomb down.
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Hammond keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in me knickers.
Is that alluding to a dick stabbing or something else?
All right. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Don't stab my penis.
Nothing interesting here.
I'd prefer if you didn't stab my penis. Uh-huh.
Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like.
Is it this one? Oh!
Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
I found it. Second try.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4, and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
By the way, Happen's not a suspect?
Either way, what about Happen? Could have overheard you mention the vault. Has access to the bathhouse whenever he wants.
Happen has numerous flaws. He's pompous, pretentious, can be a real prick sometimes, ironic as that may sound. But his loyalty's beyond question.
How can you be so sure?
Witches know their monsters, spies know their men.
You trusted Philippa Eilhart once too.
True. But I didn't pull Philippa Eilhart out of a Kaviri prison the night before her execution.
Let's see what's on the bottom.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertolt Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Henkel, who's that?
Margrave Henkel, who's that?
Who was that, you mean? Old coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I'd not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel. decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral, but I have my sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel, you saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
Hey, be nice.
Gotta ask me nicely. I'm not one of your delivery boys.
Pardon my tone. I've grown accustomed to ordering folk around and barking as I do it.
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you.
I'm just gonna keep up with this. This has been fun tonight. I need to go to a shop before I do anything else, because holy butts am I carrying so much stuff around with me. Anybody, I just need to go. I need to go sell my entire bag. Where am I right now? Who am I? What's going on? We're going down there to the shopkeepers. I might have to TP to a weaponsmith as well if these don't work.
Hey, to the good old days.
Okay, there's one.
And her lad deals fizz-tech.
It can't be. White hair, yellow eyes, slashed face. Just like he said.
You don't... Huh?
Geralt of Rivia, known as the White Wolf, the Butcher of Blaviken.
Geralt of Rivia's enough. What is it?
A man came to me a few years past, paid me to keep a book for you, said you'd come for it one day.
Who was he?
He didn't introduce himself, but the book has a red cover, that I remember. I'm sure I've not sold it.
All right, see if I can find it.
And perhaps glance at the others while you're at it.
I just want to sell. Glad to look at the others.
Be glad to look over what you got.
Yeah, he's buying runes and nothing else. I've never found a bookshop in this game before. That's not confusing at all. Do these weigh anything? Is there any benefit to buying these? You know what? I will do it. They might teach me something. Because I can't buy all of them. Read additional information. Okay. So if I go to my inventory now. Books. So those are now all read. I'm not going to sit here and read them all. What does that benefit me in any way? I might have just spent several grand for no reason. The Merry Adventures of Muriel Lovely Harlot Illustrated Edition.
The Merry Adventures of Muriel the Lovely Harlot, adorned with humorous engravings.
Drawn out pages of Nekia Warrior Decoction. Okay, we're getting some stuff. Ice Trolls. Schwartz. Chat ads coming up in 5 minutes. Dragadra. Okay, it was useful. I guess. Treatment of furuncles through cauterization.
The treatment of furuncles through cauterization. A study.
What's a furuncle? Everyone's seen a boil, usually more than they cared to. These deformities don't just mar your beauty, they can be signs of disease, or even the disease's cause and epicenter. If your lungs wheeze and your heart flutters, or if you're sick of pustules, you can carve them out and be free of this ill for good. When you go to carve off a boil, use a sharp knife which you've had a dog lick thoroughly beforehand, for a dog's tongue works wonders in healing wounds. Gross. You got to be brave as you go about it, slicing as confidently and as steadily as a carving off a hunk of cheese. Then quickly cauterize the resultant wound using a red-hot poker. Don't pay any mind to the screams or tears. Pus, bile, and any other humors need to be gathered in a basin, then dumped in a pit, and the pit covered, else the illness might return. Gross. My manifesto, the life of Jackster Aldersberg. Gonna head out. Take care, Chimken. Have fun with this. Thank you, Gnekers.
My manifesto. Must be it. There's a letter inside.
The reason for choosing Jackster Aldersberg. Okay, that's not the thing. Letter from A. Witcher, in the ocean of possibilities, some events are more likely and some less. It is not easy to fish out the first, not even one's intellect stretches through all time and space. I left this letter for you in hope that despite all odds you will come across it one day, for I must warn you, mankind is threatened. The prophesied destruction by the White Frost is not just the babbling of some mad she-elf. Perhaps I will have the opportunity to convince you of this in person. If not, I must rely on this letter, which you will read many years from now, at a time when you know more than you did when we first met. Know that nothing will save the world except preparing its entire population for this catastrophe. The old tales say a child of the elder blood can stave off the danger, but I tried and failed. Ever since, I have been haunted by hideous visions. A crowned wraith, the specter of my failure. I was the chosen one, and the chosen one failed. You and your brotherhood are our only hope. When the time of the wolf's blizzard comes, men shall perish, and only an Uberman will survive. Your duty is to give the world Uberman. Whatever you think of me, do not fail as I have failed. Who is that? Message from an old friend. I mean, it's an interesting little tidbit, but I don't know who A is. Who is A?
Interested in books? You don't look the scholar, but we've ones with drawings as well.
Wow.
Farewell.
Okay, well, he's rude, so I'm leaving. There's another merchant here.
Ah!
A good day for commerce. Greetings.
Okay.
Looks like rain.
What a freak.
Merchant.
Welcome. Welcome.
What have you got there?
Another billion books. Why are they only selling books in this place? And I've just spent like $2,000 on books.
So long.
Egg. You'll see right away I've got the best deals this side of the pond.
Okay. Do you want to sell my things?
Top-notch swords.
Mastercrafted armor. Think you can make it?
Mastercrafted armor. Think you could make me some?
Ooh, I did get my journeyman's papers, but I've yet to make anything akin to a masterwork. You might try in Velen. A dwarf there goes by Fergus. He might help. Guildsmen claim there's no one better anywhere south of the Pontar.
Show me your wares.
Show me what you have in stock.
Interesting swords. Ooh, those are nice swords. Witch's steel sword. Those are better than the ones I'm currently carrying. I might have to buy those. They're also witches' steel swords rather than anything else, which is confusing to me. Okay, so sell.
Oh, suck it, Chimken.
Thank you for the luck. Sell. Okay, good. Now we're at the administration part of the game. Okay, that's shaved off some of my carry weight. Anyway, I'm very curious by these two swords. These two specifically. Level 17. I am level 17. We're going to equip those. I'm not sure how long I'm going to have them for, but we will use them. This one. This one. And I'm going to buy this. Buy anything with an exclamation mark on it, just in case. Farewell.
So long.
Oh, I should probably speak to you and fix anything.
Welcome. Welcome.
Fix my things,
Show me what you
shopkeep.
have in stock.
Fix my things. Repair everything. Good. Nice. 100%. Farewell.
So long.
I'm going to equip these. I'm going to keep the griffin stuff on me for the time being. I'm really going to have to fix my inventory sooner or later. I'm so just chocker full of carry weight. But I am carrying around a full set of gear that I'm not currently wearing. So once I hit level 20, this will all go on. When I hit level 18, I can equip my griffin set. Okay, we're good. I have a plan. I have a cunning plan. It's very cunning and very exciting. Getting back to the point at hand. Save game. I need to go to Margrave Henkel's house.
I'm knackered.
How far am I running? Not that far, okay.
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse.
There is some.
Dandelion made some interesting friends.
It's dark in here.
Footprints.
Okay, well, somebody's clearly been in here then.
Silver cylinder. Bottom looks like what I found in the sewer.
Okay. Should I be carrying an open torch around a place that we're suspecting people have been making bombs? I don't know whether or not that's a good idea. Unlocked wolf school gear upgrades. Interesting. Which would beg the question. That means that, okay. Upstairs with you. Somebody's just going to be dead up here. Okay, well, that's where it wants me to go. Nothing in the bottle room.
A letter. And a bottle. The wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it.
With love from D. Well, place a bottle.
12:45 to 12:54. Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think.
What? That's an oddly specific. That's an oddly specific way of hiding a code lock.
Secret room. Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist. Stain. Wyvern oil.
This is probably where they made bombs. On that subject, I am going to put the torch away.
Stain. Wyvern oil.
I don't think I want to put the torch away. It just means chat can't see anything. The Wild Hunt? Book about the Wild Hunt? Letter from Doodoo.
Siri, Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not good.
I wasn't really done searching the room. Okay.
Sugar. And lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Potassium. Instructions on how to build a bomb. Signed by one Kalkstain. Instructions on how to build a bomb.
Okay.
Signed by one Kalkstain.
Who's downstairs? Who's coming? Who's downstairs? It's dark down here. Who's down here? I can't see you. Hello.
And Triss. Didn't expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple as that. Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervoise, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
Wait, why did you come here?
Hang on. Gotta tell me why you're here first. We agreed. If I learned anything, I'd take it to you.
So we did. But I was concerned about you. Stopped by to see if everything was all right.
Thanks, really.
Thanks. You can breathe easy now. In the future, though, remember this. I can look after myself.
Fine. You look after yourself, and I'll look after my interests.
Gentlemen, really feel privileged to witness your battle of wits. But try to remember, unlike you, I put my life at risk every time I venture out into the streets. Did the same just coming here. So I beg you, can we get to the point?
I like Triss.
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
Because I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
Margrave Henkel told me everything?
Henkel told me. Old man's alive and well. Faked his own death to escape his creditors.
Strange. I had no idea he was in debt.
He was. And Menge promised to take care of things in exchange for help with the heist. So...
Geralt, how can I put this delicately? Bollocks. If you thought I'd fall for that tale you just pulled out of your arse, you don't know me one bit.
Menge's got the treasure, really? I know you. You care about results.
Know you well enough to know what matters. Results. So I lied. Still say I can lead you to your treasure.
Forgive me, Geralt, but after what you just pulled, I'd sooner believe a whore who proclaimed her undying love.
Would you believe a sorceress who stands to gain if you get your coin back?
Perhaps. I'd still prefer the whore, though. You're hiding something, and that's one thing I can't stand. Even more than Nilfgaard. But ultimately, this is a business deal, not a marriage. Besides, there must be some truth in all those lies. You're too dense to make it all up on your own. Menge has been spending heaps of coin lately, though to my knowledge he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menge spends his nights at the docks, witch hunter's quarters. Maybe pay him a visit. Ask where he's holding my gold for me.
I doubt Menge will say anything willingly.
Doubt Menge will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get this done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. Suits my needs perfectly. Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive. With my treasure.
You're using us.
In other words, you're using us.
Using you? Never. Merely making the most of your mutual bond. Well, lovebirds, I really must be going. Good luck.
Thought you'd correct him. Say that we, you know.
You didn't say anything either.
Could have corrected him yourself.
And now the
True.
flirting begins.
But it's not an easy thing to say, is it? But we've strayed from our topic. Got a treasure to recover.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about Ciri, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Menga's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Ciri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's barracks together.
All right, see you then, and thanks.
Okay. Oh, she teleported out. Okay. I feel like we've made a pretty reasonable amount of progress today. Which, considering we've got like 50 million... These are looking, the different, all of these are looking more doable even at level 17. I don't think we're ready to push a level 35, but I think we could do a level 20 quite comfortably at level 14, wolf gear. Okay, I'm very hot. I've been live for 3 hours and 15 minutes. I'm usually live for 4 hours on a Sunday. I'm gonna call it a night early. I'm going to turn the air conditioning on full, and I'm going to chill out. We will be back tomorrow with more Witcher 3 at the usual time. The plan is to do some side questing, Witcher contracts, and treasure hunts. Now that we've made a bit of progress with our leveling, I think some of these are more doable than they were before. Maybe less treasure hunts, but we'll see how we go. There are also some additional quests on the map. So, actually, before I wrap up, looks like I woke up just in time and say hi. I'm really sorry. It's quite hot right now. And it's going to be hot all week. So, I went live a tiny bit early. With the idea that I would see how I fared. No, it's totally fine. I get it. We did say jokingly a little while ago, Cursed. I can't wait.
For battle.
Oh, it's this guy
You shall
again.
not have it easy this time.
Okay,
Right,
sorry.
friends?
I'm not going just yet. Give me a minute.
They all pledged to defend Maid Bilberry's honor too.
No, they defend justice. For it is only fair you face a threesome.
Is that so?
Yes, for you are a rogue and a cheat, sir. You never revealed yourself to be a witcher.
Fine, I'll fight you all. I will.
Never asked. But since you've all gone to the trouble, let's fight. Shut up and fight.
Oh, that's very bad. He's got a leg off.
Devil's spawn.
Oh, he died that time. He straight up died that time. Such is my quest to wander the villages of this fair land of Velen, singing the praises of Maid Bilberry. I shall bring due fame to her unequaled beauty and unparalleled charms. Maid Bilberry is without a doubt the most intelligent, most understanding, and most compassionate of all creatures to walk this, our imperfect world. I shall immediately and with full prejudice correct any man who dares to claim otherwise. The most stubborn and foolhardy of these ignorami Short taste of my family blade. Indeed, just the other day I came across a certain gentleman fondling some tart and having the cheek to call her my most beautiful little flower. This enraged me so egregiously that I decided to explain to the full magnitude of his error, but he refused to listen, and when I insisted further, he fled. This truly is a land of cowards. I shall not rest until I've convinced all the locals that they should direct their compliments to Maid Bilberry, and only Maid Bilberry. Well, and so ends the ends the story of that random dude that just keeps turning up and beating the I just keep beating the ever-living shit out of him. I'm gonna go, before we end tonight's stream, I'm gonna go to this other exclamation mark, just to find out whether or not it's the beginning of a quest or like another event like that one was. But tomorrow when we come back, we'll be...
Or at my place.
They're about to bang it. Oh, I'm in the hookers bit. I'm in the area. I'm in the area of ill repute.
Whoa, jackasses!
Hello?
What happened?
Islanders from Skellige. They've taken over crippled Kate's.
Taken over? How's that?
Clobbered the innkeep, tossed out the girls, then set to drinking. They've been going since yesterday, apparently celebrating some big loot.
Yeah, sounds like Skelligers.
But you look to be an honest man. Help us. Drive away the hooligans. We've not much, but it'll make a tidy sum if we all pitch in.
Okay.
Fine, I'll see what I can do.
Really? So there are good men left in the world?
Sure. Okay, is that now my track quest? Out on your ass. That will be what we start with when I come back tomorrow. Now I'm winding down. Now I am winding down. Good. Pop. Chat. I'm not going to apologize for finishing early, because actually it's quite a healthy decision, and it's very warm in here right now. My CPU is at it's not unhealthy, because it rarely gets above... I think it's currently like the highest I've seen it at 45. I'm not too concerned about my CPU. I'm concerned about the fact that I might pass out. Chat, I'm really enjoying The Witcher 3. Thank you very much for the engagement and the follows tonight. If you've enjoyed this and aren't following, I would love you to consider coming and joining my community. It is very friendly. We're all very adult here, but we do like to say piss and bugger every once in a while. The Witcher 3. We finished Forza Horizon 6 now. I'm going to continue to absolutely plow away at The Witcher 3. It's been great. We're going to stick to the previously discussed plan where I do side questing on weeknights and main questing on weekends, and eventually we will finish it. One moment. We discussed my idea of a website at the beginning of the stream, which is what my coffee donations are now going towards. I will go into the Discord after this, after I've done my post-stream stuff, and I will do a bit of an outline. I will put it in Machinations. I will tag everybody in our VIP ticket, and I'll see what the sort of feedback is and whether or not anybody thinks it's a good idea. The feedback I've got so far has been quite good. We'll just see how we fare. But yeah. If you're in our Discord, a website. Yes, a website. Very quickly for you, Curse, because you weren't here because you're on Australian time. I've decided I want to do or at least attempt a little bit of a creative project. You'll laugh because I've talked about this already on stream. When you become a Twitch partner, you get access to all of these benefits. It's very unlikely I will ever become a Twitch partner, but one of the major things of becoming a Twitch partner I covet is a Twitch team. A Twitch team is that little purple name that sits beside your username, and when you click it, you see everybody that's streaming in that Twitch team, and it's like this... It's like this thing that just exists for certain people. And for a long time on our Discord, we've had what we call our VIP ticket. Those are the people that get auto-announced via our Discord. And they're also the people that have hats on the hat wheel and stims like this. And as sort of a further development of that concept, I'm very unlikely to get Twitch partner. It would be great if I did, but I don't hold out hope that I will. So I'm sort of cutting a corner. I am kind of sick of social media in general. I'm doing shorts, but that's reasonably straightforward to do. I want to try and explore something different. And the thing that I would like to replace is this concept of link trees and cards that a lot of streamers have. And I figured I'd do it, or at least attempt to do it in some sort of like promotional way for the people on the VIP ticket. So what I'm sort of creating is a place where all of the people in my community can have some sort of like promotional material, which they can link to or not link to. That's entirely their preference. But I also want to do it for myself, because this thing that I create will also take the place of my own link tree / card / whatever. It's just this whole thing, and it's kind of the stims, the VIP ticket on steroids. I don't know if it will happen. But again, I will do this once more, but never again. I have made it my coffee donation. What my current coffee donation gets me is 12 months of development, seeing if I can get something I like together, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But it's like an entire, like, 100 quid would cover 12 months. 100 quid would cover 12 months. Assuming I had a website that I could just roll out, it would be up there for 12 months solid. And if there's some sort of, like, major change that happens from this website existing, great. And if it does absolutely nothing, I will just revert back to everything that we had before, and we will never discuss it ever again. I don't know if it's good, but I want a creative project in my life outside of just streaming, whilst at the same time making that same creative project tied implicitly to my own streaming. So it is what it is. But yeah, watch this space. I will go to the Discord, I will tag the VIP ticket members, and I will see how it goes. And as I said, I'm very unlikely to ever draw attention to my coffee on stream again. Certain people in my life always demand that I do. So there it is for you, Cursed, because you slept through the first announcement. Anyway, chat, I'm really glad you exist. At the beginning of my streams, I ask if there's anything I can be proud of you for, so at the end of my streams, I like to say something different. Chat, I'm also really proud of you for existing. The world is a dark, scary place right now. Socially, economically, politically, and the fact that you're in it and the fact that you're alive is something to be massively proud of. I'm so proud of you, chat. A couple of reminders. You do not need to watch my content. You do not need to lurk in chat. You do not need... No, you do not need to... What? I've completely screwed it up. Basically, I want to be a place that you can come and just be happy to watch, regardless of what you can give to the community. Regardless of the fact that I just mentioned my coffee, I'm happy with the follow. I'm happy just to be seen. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate you all so much. It's at this point of the stream, I invite you all to type the word fuck in chat. Fuck is a multifaceted word. It can be a positive or a negative. You can go, fucking hell, I'm really enjoying The Witcher 3. Fucking hell, I might make a website. And fucking hell, isn't water great, especially when it's ridiculously warm? Or you can do the negatives. Fuck the Trump administration. Fuck the British Labour government. Fuck the Reform Party UK. Fuck losing people too soon. Fuck epilepsy. Fuck Parkinson's disease. Fuck chronic health conditions. Fuck ableism. Fuck Elon Musk. Fuck trillionaires. The fact that there is a trillionaire in existence today sucks. Fuck J.K. Rowling. Fuck Harry Potter. That's it. We're going to raid Chrome. We raid Chrome on a Sunday, and it's still early, so we're going to raid Chrome on a Sunday. Go show them some love. Go show them some support. Take this. If you are subscribed, drop a raid emote on arrival. If you're unsubscribed, there are some raid messages in chat. As I said, I will be back tomorrow with some side questing in The Witcher 3, unless I am melting and, like, potentially explode. It's not impossible at the moment. Thank you for being here. Thank you very much for dealing with my frame of my stream of thought, because I feel like I've been a little bit all over the place today. It's hot. It's really, really goddamn hot. I'll see you tomorrow. Sweet dreams. Stay hydrated, for God's sake.